Hello. Hello, everybody. Again, sorry for cutting off the music. I do not know of a way to make this game give the music, or keep the music on when I tab away from it, so. Hello. I'm here. It is good to see you all. Sorry, I had to get a couple of things quickly finished, and the timer was not working with me, and it did not let me finish everything fast enough, / I didn't give myself enough time to finish everything. Either way, I'm here, so hello everybody. Put you over there. I am, God, I don't know. Everything's weird right now. Just need to grab this. Get this set up. But hello everyone, it is good to see you all today. Happy Saturday night. It is Saturday, right? It's weird. I haven't felt like it's been Saturday all day. It's just how it is. Probably just due to the fact that I, worked for the first time at this new job. It's Monday. Well, I'm in trouble then. I am in a little bit of trouble because I didn't go to work today. Yeah, it's fine. Don't scare me. Exactly. Don't scare. Kippy, no scaring. Oh my lord. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's a nice weekend, but I'm just also like, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It's going crazy. You guys have heckin', and I did see this before I left. You guys got to 50% of the way done with this heckin' bill challenge, which I don't understand. I don't understand. How? How have you guys already raised halfway? That is insane to me. That's crazy. 7 days in. I'm pretty sure it's only the 7th day. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let me see here. Arc coming in with the secret first. Some people modding. Kepi contributing. Arc getting big cutie of the hour. And Arc contributing. Arc, enjoy your movie night. Hiccups. Okay. Well, swallowing air was not the smart thing to do there. The music in this game is surprisingly calm. I don't know what to think about it yet. Mal, welcome in. Dog, welcome in. Fire, welcome in. And Dragon Queen, welcome in. How are you guys doing tonight? Mal, that is awesome to hear that you're gonna get your own good internet. It's gonna be super awesome. You're watching Alien vs. Predator? I know nothing about that movie. Absolutely nothing about it. I know the original Predator movie. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Why? Snake Cap 3 Co? What? What am I capping? I don't understand what you're saying, Kippy. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyways, hello everyone. I hope you are doing well today. And I pretty much recovered from my sickness except for a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a stuffed nose. You can still kind of hear it, or at least I can still kind of hear it. I don't know if you guys can, but either way, it should be fine, you know. Fine enough that I can be on camera and get scared. We watched Prey, Predator, and Predator 2, and also Alien 1 and Alien 2. Oh my god, Alien 1 and Alien 2 are aliens. Oh, so good. Love those movies a whole bunch. And, Prey. That's the more recent one, right? No, I haven't seen that one, but I have just seen the first Predator. That one was good. Dog, how you doing? Cat kisses to you. I hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see here. Which button am I pressing? This one. I also need to do this real quick. Baby Xeno and Alien 1 is so goofy? What, you mean the face hugger? Facehugger's terrifying in Alien 1. Oh, I'm so sorry your aunt had to go to the hospital, Fire. I hope they get better. I hope they're safe and heal and all that. Oh, the one that came out of the belly? That one's a little goofy, but the reactions are very real. The reactions of the actors in that moment are super real to the baby coming out of the body scene. He had no neck and no legs, but he somehow ran. He had legs. He had little appendages that he used. I'm pretty sure he had it. But yeah, the acting in that scene, little tidbit of horror movie fact, I suppose would be what it would be called. But that scene was actually very real. All of the reactions from the actors are real because they didn't tell the actors what was going to happen. They just had them there, and they had, snuck the actor who was getting chest bursted into the scene beforehand, so they didn't know that was going to happen, and only he knew. So his acting was, just acting like something was clawing out of him, but everybody else in that scene, Sigourney Weaver and all the others themselves, had absolutely no idea what was going to happen. So all of their reactions are very real, and that's what makes that scene, I think, so good. Just absolutely, like, insane, the fact that they did that. And so it's like, yeah, I also probably would scream like that if something burst out of my supposed crewmate's chest. I would be not a happy camper. So Mal, enjoy watching your movies, enjoy your lurk in the garden, and it was great to see you, and hopefully you enjoy. And oh boy, dog getting that 3 stream streak, let's heckin' go. I know it's really like 50,000. Just purely by, how you say, or just purely by the fact that it's like taken it away from you a few times. Oh, and also enjoy your lurk, dog. Go have fun watching the movie. Yeah, so we're gonna play a new game. It is called Mouthwashing, and it's got Lethal Company graphics from the looks of it. That's about all I can say. Like, it's got Lethal Company-like graphics. We're gonna find out why it's a psychological horror and why everyone's been saying it's really good. Maybe to my detriment. We'll find out. We'll find out. You guys can barely even see Toothless. Alright, space freighter time. 5 people in the crew. Oh good, is this like Alien? Are we manifesting an alien? This would take a lot longer? Wow, already at 125? That's crazy. I hope this hurts. Been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Oh, my camera's a little in the way. Alright. Please make a manual correction. 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body. Getting autopilot, recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. What? It only said steer right. Locked. What am I supposed to do? It didn't give me an option to steer left. I feel like my mouse has not been very responsive lately. I need to, like, up the sensitivity a tiny bit. Length of nylon rope. And maybe we are supposed to do that. Maybe, in fact, we are supposed to take the emergency key. Well, I apparently want the ship to crash. I can't lock it? Okay. Flashbang. Flashbang. 2 months after the crash. Anyone else would do the same. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes and dreams and marzipan? Marzipan, I don't know why I said it like that. Ha! You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this big group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility accent. You were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. And if I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues, too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Alright, there's only a few things, you know, confusing right now.
Polly says the Pony Express Darn Hard Space Rider 2-4 is one of our fastest and safest ships.
Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Plus the remaining air supply, but we can make it last, in theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. I'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should have leave that part out for the press. I thought Suzuki was a woman, and apparently that is not the case. She was empty even before the crash, once she saw to that. Dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. So, we crashed, but people actually survived that crash? Okay. I see. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? He just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. The kind of miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. Hello, Phantom. It's good to see you. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with the captain. Curly. Right. Sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah. Forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Cannot hear, but I've still been billed. I have been billed. I've been so heckin' billed. Us forever. This according to Swansea. Probably beyond wreck to know. Okay. So was it the captain then that we played earlier who was going crazy? You know. Hello, Agent Redsicle. It's good to see you. 10 milligram oxycodone. Hold still. More than you do. Pain is how we know we're still living. Oh, it's not been that long, Red, but it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. And Agent Red contributing to the bill challenge as well. How you doing, Red? Or not Red, how you doing? Doing okay there, buddy? Fun vibe, we have to head out? No worries. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. But it's very nice to see you, Red. And I hope you have a good night wherever you're headed. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Be brave and just go inside. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hello, Troll. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Someone tried to kill Anya? In a way. The prologue had apparently us playing as the captain. His name is Curly. This is what he is now. This is all that's left of Curly. He tried to take down the, ship. I don't know why. We don't know why yet, but we're gonna find out. And yeah, we gotta protect Anya, if nothing else. Kill them immediately. Well, I don't know. It seems like maybe we all agreed to it. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, is this Anya again? Thank you for helping with Curly. Did you find the code scanner? I hope it's still there. The cockpit is covered in foam. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh. Okay, this is where we need to get the code scanner. I see. Okay, that makes sense. But I hope you're doing well, Troll. It's good to see you. Doing good at work for some. So popping in and saying, oh, that's super awesome that you popped in, Troll. It's always lovely to see you. I hope you continue to do well. Ah, Swansea. There you are. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Capitano, I guess. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry. I ain't going over my break time allowance. Ha! Working on what? How does it look in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny booper thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. Okay. Well, I'm assuming we gotta go uppity. This takes us back to the lounge. Oh no, cockpit is this way. Okay. Well, I guess we just have to follow the signs for cockpit. Because that's where we need to go.
Hey, cuties.
Ooh, Troll. 90% certified cutie. The rest is all moonwalking out that exit gate. Way too high, but you're moonwalking out the exit gate. Isn't that good?
Hey, cuties.
There's the code scanner. That wasn't too bad. It was kind of just literally on the floor. Moonwalking makes me 90% cool. Does make you pretty cool. What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. Yeah, let's find out what we've been carrying, I guess. Four, 5, 1, 7. You know, there was that other thing for, like, if emergency power came down. Let's just go look and see what that said real quick and see if we can maybe remember it for later. Seven, 3, 9. Okay. We will try to remember that, or Kippy will remember for us, one of the two. Or if that ever becomes a thing. And then this one, which I already forgot, which was like 4 something. 4, 5, 1, 7. Okay. Game's very fluid about it. Holy hell. Seven days before the crash. Okay. Are you listening? Yeah, damn. So sorry. Okay, so Rebecca's Curly now. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval? Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Ha. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles. Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Anya just does not want to do her job. Alright, so this is now back before the crash happened. Guess that means we'll get to see what Jimmy looks like. It's still on the clock, though. Okay, good to know. Ah, is this Jimmy? And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar is starting to show her age. Past inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. Really should have made a bigger stink about that. Wasn't I supposed to, like... Oh my god, what happened? Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. Poor guy. 2609. I didn't actually know if the 2 went in there, so I didn't trust it. I'm trying to be super careful. Youch. Ooh, strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Full fucking collapsed inside. Looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea. This could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you've cleaned this all up, yeah? What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. Okay. I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I was to hear all about these cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or recent developed? Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Damn it. I had an idea of some place I should have checked, but I didn't. And now I'll just have to deal with this. This isn't the cockpit. Oh, this is trippy. Because either way, you could be going up, you could be going down. Just the way that the perspective is, you have no idea. Housekeeping? If I turn around, am I going to see anything following me? No? Okay. Yeah, something about this doesn't feel right. I can't quite put my finger on why it doesn't quite feel right. Something about it does seem a little wrong. But I mean, Anya did say I was sane, so it's probably fine. Let's just, jump into the abyss. In fact, let's do better than that. Let's 360 into the abyss. Let's 360 into the abyss here. Whee! Water. Oh, it's pretty. This isn't right. I'm not supposed to be outside. Uh-oh. What's that sound? think there's a little bit more going on than just, you know, blood on the floor. There's a lot going on. My eyes. My heckin' eyes. Yeah, sorry if anyone's playing this in a dark room like I am. We can all be flashbang together. In fact, where's that flashbang emote? Where's the flashbang one from Better TTV? This is just everybody in the chat right now going, ah, ah. I made it. Oh boy. We can't just make something up for this? It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth. Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? Hmm? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking. Is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain? And that's bad? That's what I'm saying, it's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I've ever been? I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it? I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on the ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you. Here, on Earth. Doesn't matter. Ha. You should write that on the psych eval. Message incoming. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Oh my god, it's from a little, like, fax printer. Get out of here. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Where is that fax? There it is. News from corporate. Nope. Nope, not allowed, apparently. Thodico?
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A job. Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the aim.
What's after the crash? Mouthwash? This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff in here. This room looks freaking endless. This is what they to have 5 people hauling for over a year? All of this? For mouthwash? The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Disinfectant? What are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Ha ha? I suppose we'll smell good at least? That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Oh, we gonna get drunk at ease. Wee woo. Shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. Glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers. To Captain Curly, here. Are we sure he's sane? I don't think he is sane. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off with this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. Now we can get out and go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? We are jumping all over the place. Break the news. Floor looks familiar. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face! Cat's mouthwash. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm pretty sure it's bad if you try to get drunk off mouthwash. Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's the, occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprise birthdayed per trip. We did Swansea last fall, remember? No way! I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. Why is the captain the only one allowed to make cake? Also, what news did I have to break? Could you sneak an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe? Nah, totally kidding. Unless...
Polly says, I love working on Tupor. It means I have a lot of friends.
Sorry for jumping you, this whole thing is corny. But you know, it's kind of a tradition now. I dare say I almost look forward to it. Nothing. Yeah, no, I agree. I think you need to use the code scanner. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? Gonna use the Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen. Swansea really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. I just don't see why the captain is the one who has to be the one to access it, you know? Okay, cake recipe. Best standard multicultural and multi-occasion celebration cake mix recipe, a party in a bag. One set of ingredients provided per hall. Communal birthdays are encouraged. Delicious. Alright, so prepare the cake with the culinary auto mixer. Step 1, the mix the water and the gelatin. Step 2, mix the cake base and the sweetener. And then step 3, enjoy the Pony Express standard celebration cake. Do not consume more than 2 slices. Pony Express is not liable for any personal injury or sickness resulting from failure to adhere to company guidelines. Okay. But where are the ingredients? Do I need to get it from, like, here? Not now. Not now. Okay, but then... Ooh! Oh, this is like, This looks like Sorry. I know Sorry. I recognize that board game style layout. Where are the ingredients? I need to tell them. Ah, what am I telling them? They're gonna make a goddamn communal cake and then I'm gonna sit down and tell them all that something bad's happened. But, of course, probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get stuck here trying to figure out how to... You need help? I was stuck as well. Said to use the code scanner, but I don't see what I'm supposed to use the code scanner on yet. Is it this? Okay, maybe it is this, but where's the code for it? Is it on the recipe itself? Oh, okay. So, okay, I see here. So I need to... Okay, so... The sweetener... Okay, so the gelatin is 4213. Okay. I don't need this on right yet. Are all these years just like that? Oh no. Alright, I already forgot it. What was it? 4213. Okay, so that's the water and the gelatin. Oops. Helps by, you know. And that makes the base? I think that makes the base, and I think need to add the sweetener. Yeah, so I think I just need the sweetener, which means this is where I need the code. 2341, okay. Okay, how do I get cake base then? Where's cake base? What does cake base mean? What? I don't understand. Is this the cake base? Oh, grab the cake. Okay. And then put it there. Oh my god. So that's so convoluted. That's what's silly. Yay. You're stuck here for 10 minutes. You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech, speech, speech. Go on. Hey, what's wrong? No, tell us what the thing is. That's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke, and we are the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last manned crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. What did they tell you? Or when did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination. But I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim, if I had known, I can go back to my, how'd you put it? Struggle of a life. Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you, nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. That's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's have some fucking cake, Props to the Twilight crews of the Tulpar. Props for our captain and his new prospects. So what? The crew's getting fired / the freighter ship's getting decommissioned, but the captain got offered a new job. Yep, this is definitely how you cut a cake. Oh, and now we're going back. 3 months after the crash. Okay. Check on Curly. Sounds like, as far as Jim's concerned, Curly can just, you know, rot away or something. I don't even know. But welcome in, Lisa Peachy. It's nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty. Don't know if he's been given his medicine yet. Alright, Anya. Where'd you go? He's loud when he hasn't been given his medicine. I'm running utility since Cross is filled with foam. Probably not. No, I understand completely. If that's how it has to be. Oh, it's you. Jimmy, not able to sleep either? It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry, I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No, must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry, I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. You getting a lot of use out of that right now? Force of habit. Don't overthink it. I wonder if they've even noticed we're missing back at headquarters. It'd take a rescue ship so long to get here. Might be another freighter they could divert to try and find us. It's not inconceivable. I suppose you're right. Can't even get into captain's quarters.
Polly says, are you working hard? Or hardly working?
There's Foncia's quarter. Interesting. Days are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it. Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Shark, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Do you think the captain actually did this, or was this Jimmy framing him and now keeping him quiet? Alright. That was quick. Take prescriptions. I'm pretty sure that's what that's trying to say. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes this really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought of many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is to try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors. Right. Let me go find a knife. Alright, yeah, we can go get a knife with oh, all the mouthwashing bottles, amazing. All the mouthwash bottles. Beast. Oops. A little concerned, actually. What are we gonna be feasting on, I wonder? Probably can't be cake, can it? Guess we should cut the cake. 4 months. But Snake, you don't like this. I don't like this cake. You probably will like it in a second, Kippy. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, nothing like dancing with the axe. I like how we disassembled the robot.
Polly says.
Anya? Ah! Oh, you startled me. Sorry. No worries. You thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. Much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking, did you know that not all the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it, so we could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. One strike too many on a weak spot will get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Wouldn't mind maybe getting the axe out of the man who's been drinking all the ethanol out of the mouthwash and dancing with axes. Jimbo, El Capitano, the man of the plan. You done? I need that. This old thing? This was entrusted to me by our previous tragically inclined captain. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Just something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. I'm trying to save us. Take matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest. Oh, God. Think I already feel the ship rumba tumbling through space again. Ha! Back to the future. Hmm. Oh, interesting. I wonder where, I wonder where this thing is. Maybe Anya can tell me. See the phone by the hallway to medical? You can kind of see the locker in there. Okay, so it's by medical. He has definitely lost it. Oh, it's that. Okay. Need the axe to clear this, but I think it's good. Let's just take that alcohol real quick. Oh, God, Anya, why are you right there? Oh, wow, Jim, you did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really. Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Carly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things, Anya. I'm getting us through this. I think we're losing it too. It's find the code scanner. Then figure out the door code. Get the axe. Chop up the foam, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. Take responsibility is what it said, I'm pretty sure, on those, like, cutaways. Merry heckin' Christmas, frickin' Curly. How we doing? Open your mouth. Potentially deadly to ingest. I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck, and you tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You were a good captain, Curly, and you'll be one again. You'll get us both through this. Could I have killed him there? It might... 6 hours until judgment. Jimmy, get the fuck out here! And don't stop shaking. Going to 20 fucking pieces. Ooh. Curly, you doing okay? Yeah, can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kinda like the nighttime window screen, if you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so. Nope, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey. Why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Five months. We don't know when Judgment Day is. Now we have a Judgment Day that we don't know when that is. Oh, Jimmy, help! Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Okay. Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really pull your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya, is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya! What does that mean? Curly is still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... Daisuke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical? Well... Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like super mega not allowed above all else. Utility room. That busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. That's the only way we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke. Oh, nothing like pissing off a probably drunkard Swansea who... Oh, yeah, I forgot it's over here. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missing the donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. Don't do anything. Stop, stop, stop. I can fix this. Why'd you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it, now. The cocktail, The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would have never... I had no choice. Useless, you goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else. So what about the cocktail? Mouthwash and the isopropyl. You poisoned the drink? Why did we poison a drink, and how did it get to... What the fuck? Can't take responsibility? Be quiet. It is useful here. I thought it wouldn't be. Oh, so that's why I can't move that way. Okay. Go away. But that leads to the wall. At least I think it leads to a wall. Let's go back. We have a blood trail. I think we need to pick back up on it. Okay. Okay, never mind. Screw this path, I guess. It's something down there. Not good. Yep, that's right. Go that way. Sounds big and very pissed off, yeah. Oh, they're cut off. Okay, well at least it's not... At least it can't actually go completely underneath us and doesn't seem to kill us. I'm guessing it would only do that if we were making noise and it's underneath us. So fucking loud. I'm sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. I think the vent and utility connects to medical, but you heard what he said. Going in there now, it's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. Just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke, we can save Curly, yeah? Sancio won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right, alright, yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how did we even get the door to utility open? Sancio's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're going to have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has to have limitations when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe, he might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. You can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Oh wow, you actually move? So, this is where we take the mouthwash and the isopropyl. Then we get the sweetener. Which, is that still the same code? 2341? Okay. But we do not have access to it. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before. By accident. Right. You could take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around here. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up.
Polly says.
That drink looks sick. I can totally picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those. Then I drink too many and throw them all up over myself and never be able to drink them again. Ah, good times. Let's just get this to Swansea. Does he actually, like, follow me? Or is it like a... No, apparently it's not. Oh my god. That's the most terrifying thing of all. That's so creepy. The fact that they can't follow you, but they just, like, follow via proximity. It's terrifying. But you can hear them walking as if they are, but they're not. Fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. This is how we can get us through this without being at each other's necks all the time, then yeah, give it here. Kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. It was too lazy to do a walk animation, or it just is the limitations of how they wanted to do this, yeah. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. Never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that? What a load of horseshit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner. Smarter in a worse way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you. Our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Alright. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. We'll never get a good reference now. Ah. I think there's a lot more to worry about than just the, reference. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. Just, like, really into workshop safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is, like, totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me, it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Carly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Whoa. It's like barely foamed up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. When it looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. Can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I had way too much athletic strength in my arms. I was just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. So that's next level critical to keep stock and organized every day. Had me double, triple, triple check everything like all the time. Right, of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before this fun sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean he'd get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Well, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. It would be somewhere collapsed in places. We could make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself. You think so? Yasuki, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Anya? What did you do? Find the gun. Okay. You couldn't have hit it here. Apparently we're trying to find a gun. Hello, kitten mama. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you, waifu. If I was Anya, where would I have hidden a gun? That's this game prior, and while I'd love to stick and hang out, I'm really cannot, as it's not a game. I'm okay with my mental health. I totally understand, Kitten Mama. Take care of yourself, and if this is a game that is not something that you know you can handle or want to watch, then I totally understand that. So definitely take care of yourself. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk, even if you are just, you know, muting the tab and all that fun stuff. It is lovely to see you as always, and take extra care. I never want to put people in bad situations, even though I play horror games, and sometimes they definitely can have very creepy factors to them. So, yeah. Definitely take care. Where is everybody? Wait, what is this? I checked here.
Polly says, teamwork makes the dream work. Yay!
We're one day away from this dang crash, and I haven't really been given any indication as to anything else beyond this. Fuck's sake. Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in its safety case I can't open. But I hit the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on a performance log. We'll figure it out together. Bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Taisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey kid, you hear me? Taisuke? Hey, stop, stop, stop! Don't move. It's alright, Taisuke, calm down. This line of work. could never have become like miserable Swansea, but tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express, big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. I was just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an ace student, career work, horse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. Who could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Oh, God. I don't think that was really necessary. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. You won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plans, Swansea. I went to Utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Maybe, I don't know, just like grab the axe? Ah, I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Are you sure there was nothing else that could be done? Get the gun. What's the code? $739. Oh, this is the code for the, yeah. Not yet. Jimmy! Ugh. Yeah, so that was the emergency, power code. I told him. Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Just wait, I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay. This isn't the hip new game Overwatch Marvel Watch. Marvel Watches. It is not. It is a much darker game than that. Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? Hmm? We can figure all of this out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? It kind of does remind me of Amnesia. Yeah, but more stylized and a little bit less worse graphics. I saw like 29. I don't know if there's anything more that jumped up on the screen there. We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. We've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This is your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing the rest of your life. Take responsibility. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy, despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain. Its whole park crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. Oh, look, it's Curly. We can see him. They're standing at the top. Eating cement. I get it now. Right? Right. I'll take care of it. Don't tell me you didn't. I should have. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? Alright. Where are we going, Curly? Woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks. Here, here. Captain Jimbo. Come on. You have to give a speech. Go on, have at it. You better make it good. Hell yeah. Our captain. Captain Jimmy. Which part was I right about? It's kind of been a hot minute since whatever I said and theorized was there, but definitely Jimmy is a bad guy. The job done. Jimmy crashed the ship, yep. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest, until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you, even like this. I believe in you. We're going to make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space, but other times we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Take responsibility. Come on, Jimmy, you need to take full responsibility for what you did. stylistic way to get into the vent. I like it. I hope you're doing well, Seducer, by the way. It's always good to see you, and it was fun playing games with you earlier. No turning back now. Oh boy. Well, about taking responsibility. How? How does one take responsibility? Oh, walk back? But that's not taking responsibility, is it? I'm just a little quiet. 'Cause I spooked. I guess. When I'm the monster. Or was the eye hole? It was like right in his eye, wasn't it?
"28 stab wounds.
More like one shot for sure. Oh no, is this Daisuke's? Oh! Where am I going though in this maze? He's fast. And I am decidedly not. Hello, Rajan. I hope you are doing well. I'm sorry. I'm like being hunted down in a maze. I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to go, or if I'm just supposed to survive X number of times. Okay. Oh, that was tough. I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it, a streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hope I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking depression to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety? I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life, never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those are the best days of my life. Yeah, those are the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide, ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am, but you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been to give him one small chance off this goddamned rock. Swansea. I'm going to fix everything. We're going to make it. Fuck you. I think Jimmy's a little delusional. Just me. No taking responsibility from this. Nah. Might be a little, caught up on a certain person haunting me. Ugh. Think Swansea is the best character, you'll say? I don't know yet. I mean, it's hard to say so far until I get, I guess, supposedly the whole picture. Oh, is this Curly?
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Just like they do in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. there a way to back out of this? Okay, there is. I wasn't sure. I see. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. I definitely didn't just almost walk into it. Normal, welcome in to the raid. Hold on, I'm gonna pause real quick and swap over to this screen because I know somebody in there who does not want to see what we're doing. And we are very deep into the story, I can say. So, you are good to see it. You're good to look right now, Ark, where nothing is showing on screen. So, you are good. Welcome in, Raiders. Normal, Ark, how was your watch party? Was it fun? You guys were watching a movie I've forgotten the name of, and please forgive me. I am da blah blah blah. Party good, movie bad. Terrible movie? Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. What was it called again? Crawling Hand? Sorry, that's me yawning because it's past 11. Crawling Hand. I mean, that doesn't sound like it's gonna be winning any Oscars anytime soon. So bad. Oh no. Oh no. You know, yawning? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phantom. You're right. I will do my best not to yawn anymore. There are very few Crawling Hands. How are you going to have a movie called Crawling Hands and not have that? I've already broken it. Sorry, Phantom. I already yawned again. Once I start, it starts becoming hard to stop it. Oh my goodness. Ark getting the big cutie of the hour. You'll look away. Okay, no worries, Ark. Alrighty then. I hope the sounds don't... I don't know if you're going to be listening in, but I would highly recommend maybe not, just because I know the sounds will probably be, don't rat attack me for yawning. Also, Wayward, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The sounds might be, you know, a lot, so just be cautious, people, and also, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game, so if anything makes you uncomfy, please take care of yourselves. Look away, but do whatever you need to do. This game is a lot. I'm still trying to process it, and we're not quite done yet. I don't know how much more we have, but we're not quite there yet. So we'll go early's 60s schlock, 10 out of 10. We'll never watch again. So I can't recommend Ark show it to me on a date night. I can't be like, hey, what if we just watch The Crawling Hand? And Ark is gonna be like, nope, 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 nope. So I figured I was almost done. This is feeling very much like I'm super close to done. Okay, so I won't go necessarily into too much of the like recap of what's been going on. I truthfully could not say I could give a great recap at the moment of what's going on anyways. There's a lot going on with this game. So yeah, you're just gonna have to watch as I continue on with what we're doing. Which is a whole lot of... I don't know how to best describe this moment beyond just... What do you want from me, game? I don't understand it. I bet it comes from one of these. Is it this? Is this what you want from me, game? I understand what I'm trying to do. Well, forgive me for being just a tad bit more perfunctory. Okay, I think I got it, though. I think I got it. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to feed him. I'm trying to feed the man his leg. But it's just not working out right. I think this is it. I think I've got it now. Shouldn't be cheering this. I should not be cheering this, but I did it. Are you happy now, Curly? No way. They're trying. You know, it took you 20 minutes. Better than Kippy. Better than Kippy. Better than Kippy. I don't know, I just figured it out, man. I can't say how I did better. I can't say how I figured that out. I just kind of took a moment to determine it, I guess. No, don't ban me. Don't ban me. I'm so close to the end of the game. I'm sorry, Gabby. I don't know. I just... Oh no. He's on fire. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry. If anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No. We can both be heroes. We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be. What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. Another take responsibility segment. All clean. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? I hope it hurts. Through wreckage. Through silence, I hope this hurts. Wash it away. All day fire fresh. I hope this hurts. Can you not? No! Okay. Welcome in, Jax. Yes, this game is very unsettling. For very valid reasons, so if this is too much, I totally understand if people are gonna step away. Crap, crap, crap. No! Oh. Okay. I think I did it. Top popping from for Play Rivals. Hey, I hope you enjoy Rivals. I hope you have a good one. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. We're close to the end of this game. Supposedly. Potentially. And yeah, it's definitely unsettling. Oh my god, I love the new season so much. The past, the characters. It's very cool. Very enjoyable. I like the characters. However, it does feel like there's still some stuff that's like annoying in Rivals, but yeah, it's like, oh my god, the vampire feel is so fun. Hmm. Hey, boss. Want to do comp eventually, but I still need to get comfortable with the game. Oh, I definitely think you could do comp, for sure. Sometimes, you know, once you get like a good feel or once you feel comfortable with like a couple of characters, especially if you can get like comfortable with like one or two characters in each role, you can probably do comp pretty well. Or at least, you know, try. It can be frustrating, but I believe in you. I totally believe in you. I try comp every now and again. I should be trying comp more often than I am at the moment. But I definitely think you can do it, Jax. I believe. We should definitely depend you're as long as you're on PC and stuff, we could definitely try to like do some comp at some point, because the only thing that's like restricted with is we can't do cross-platform, but as long as you're on, I don't recall you being on console, but if you are, anyways, on PC, then we could definitely try to do comp together, is what I'm trying to say. Pony Express is dead. And so are you. I know, I'm so sorry, Kippy. I want to do comp with you, I do. My main got banned. Your main gets banned, though? Oh, yeah, hell I would. Thankfully, though, Jax, is that's only at Platinum rank, so you would be able to play Hella all the way up to Platinum, and then once you get to Platinum, then they might get banned. But until then, you could definitely play Hella. There you go. Switch to Scarlet Witch at Plat.
Polly says,
Sorry. Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us... Do you think we're gonna put Curly into the pod instead of ourselves? That would be like probably the best way to potentially redeem ourselves from this situation, I would think. If we have the option to put Curly into the pod, then that would be a potential redeeming quality. Maybe not, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what go home means, for sure. There's no redemption for Jimmy? Well, it's not like Jimmy deserves redemption.
Hey, cuties.
They're going to utility, though. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So who goes in? It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. Just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, I was also like, did he even like start the process for the cryo? Jack's 97% certified cutie, the rest are healing teammates. Ooh, always good to heal teammates. If you learn more about the story, you will hate him even more. I mean, but there's always the question, there's always the morality question of how can you forgive someone for doing certain things, and obviously Jimmy has done a lot of terrible things. Can he be forgiven? And for some people that's going to be a no, but for some people there might be a redeeming quality. However, I think that he did do a redeeming act in the end. Whether that did redeem him, probably not fully. It did not fully redeem him from everything he has done. But giving Curly a second chance at a potential life and not just using it for himself was a good thing and was a good act that has a chance of saving at least one person from the crew. However, I feel okay, that just quit me out completely. However, I do feel like we had a really unreliable narrator there, and for very obvious reasons. We've very obviously had a very skewed story being told to us. So there's a couple of events that happened that I'm not quite entirely sure exactly what happened that caused them to be that way. I'm not sure. I'm a little... There's a couple of things that I'm not sure if it's just because I didn't find, like... I definitely didn't find everything. It's looked like there might have been some collectibles that I could have found. Like the ID cards. I only found one of those. I'm assuming that there's one for everybody. But there's definitely like the problem with it's a problem with what happens. It's a very hard thing that happens when you go to psychological horror like this and you do a time jump story. You have all these events, and by the end of it, you need to bring them all together. But it was. There were a couple of things that happened that then, when we kind of circled back around to it, just made not much sense. And they never really got fully explained. I think a lot of it, I just based off of what I know or what I'm understanding about this, is that a lot of this, I would say, was in Jimmy's it was in maybe Jimmy's like mind, what was going on versus what was really happening in reality. So I feel like a lot of some of the events definitely were not told to us the way they actually happened, or they were like explained in such a way that, at least for me, it was a little confusing at parts. I think I got the gist of the story, if nothing else. I got the gist of what was going on, and there were definitely some fantastical parts that were definitely outside of the story, or at least outside of outside of the reality of the world, if that makes sense. Like the running around in the graveyard, trying to avoid Samsoa. God, I've already forgotten his name, but yeah. Like, trying to avoid him was very, definitely fantastical and not real. The puzzle with the feeding Curly was definitely not actually happening, but it was definitely just something that was going on in Jimmy's head. And that would explain why Curly... I mean, obviously Curly was not crazy like we thought at the beginning, but that's because Curly was getting blamed for everything, and he kind of became a sacrificial figure by being the villain, even though it was Jimmy the whole time. It's an interesting game. I will say that. It's a very interesting game. I wouldn't necessarily, at the very moment, say it was outstandingly amazing, but I do think that there are a couple of things about the story, and that they're very, very careful about skirting around, and I understand why. However, that does make it, I don't want to say problematic, but like it depends on who you are as a person. Obviously not everybody can handle the themes that this game presented, and going into it blind, not knowing that those themes were in here, was definitely a little shocking. Personally, thinking about it just a little bit more, yeah, I don't think that Jimmy can really be redeemed. Or more to say, I would not redeem Jimmy. I do want to believe that everybody is capable of redemption, And I would not necessarily want to lock anybody out of that. But I will say, sorry, congested nose from this cold is still hitting me, so I'm sometimes have to fix it. But I will say, I do think that for a certain type of person who has dealt with these issues or these themes before and may not have a very may have a really hard time dealing with those types of themes being presented. In fact, I am going to actually turn off the music for this, but I do think that for people who have dealt with that theme, and I personally don't know if they were which way they put this theme. It was kind of hard to tell which way it went. They didn't fully, I feel, nail down whether it was the one way, which was terrible, or if it was the other way, which was just not as enticing. But depending on who you are and depending on your experience or your preference, if somebody is presented as the monster who did this, what would you want from them? And it's really hard because at that point, it's like, you could go either way. You could say that Jimmy, you know, is a monster and terrible and deserves whatever happens to him. I would maybe even hazard to say he gets off pretty light considering he gets away. I mean, not scot-free because Curly can tell the story and Curly knows what happened. But it sucks because it presents not the best message for a female audience. And that's just me watching this, presenting it, seeing it as it is. It is rough. It is rough when media presents you as a victim and then you just watch the victim not be able to get any recourse due to her situation, and then she just ends it all. And that's how they present it. It's not great. And this is skirting around the issue very, very lightly. I'm not even saying what it is. Anyone walking into this conversation may have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I don't want to necessarily be too intense or too specific. I mean, if you were watching the game, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it's the thing that happened between Jimmy and Anya. And like I said, the only thing that I'm a little confused about is because they were so vague about what happened, it was kind of hard to tell what happened. I guess is the best way to put that. It was kind of hard to tell if they were implying this thing or that thing. And one is a lot worse than the other, but I'm not sure where, at the end of it, I was kind of unsure which one it actually was. And it's hard to say. It's a very interesting game. It's a very thought-provoking game for sure. Swansea, that's his name. But it's a very thought-provoking game. But it definitely is a little delicate for certain people, and that can always be a little hit or miss, depending on the person, depending on the situation, all that stuff. It can be done well in media, and I personally have not seen too much of it in like gaming media to know for sure if this is a good or bad example. It is an example, and that's all I can really say because I don't have much I can think of. And I mean, like, I feel like the closest maybe similarity you could do is maybe like Outlast 2 with their kind of weird pregnancy storyline that they had. And I don't think that that's necessarily the worst spoiler in the world for Outlast 2. It gets explained pretty quickly that there is a pregnancy storyline going on. So I don't think out of all the stuff going on in Outlast 2 that's much of a spoiler. At least hopefully not if anyone here was wanting to play Outlast 2. Apologies, only thing I'll say about it, but like just basically comparing Mouthwash's thematic storyline that they were going for here versus the Outlast storyline. Kinda similar, but kinda not. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're similar, but they're not apples and apples. It's not exactly the same. But it's one of those things where I'm just kind of explaining where it's like I don't really have anything else in gaming media to point to be whether I feel like they did well with this kind of storyline or if they could have done better. Like I said, I feel like at the moment I kind of have feelings of sadness, disappointment, and it's probably what the developers were going for. But it does just really, really suck when you kind of see a storyline and the female character of that storyline doesn't really get a good ending, and the monster kind of gets an okay ending in a way. And again, that is sorry. Again, that is just me, I'd say specifically just going off of what I assume the storyline is. Um, could be understanding it wrong, could be, jumping to conclusions, but um they could have done a few things differently, and I don't know if it would have been better or worse. Maybe better for just myself, maybe better just in general, I don't know. But it's it's an interesting game, and definitely tells a story, and I think it does at least do a really good job of by the end of it filling in the whole story and explaining everything of what's going on. Um however, I will say it felt like it was definitely meant to be a story where Jimmy takes action, takes responsibility. It kind of feels like I don't even know if there's a word for it. It feels like it was meant to be a purgatory story. And the best example of that I got is like Five Nights, is FNAF Ultimate Custom Nights, which is also a purgatory story, where the idea is that most often the character you're playing as, it turns out that they are in a purgatory state of constantly dealing with whatever trauma, horrors that are attacking them, hurting them, and they're in a kind of cycle or loop, um, having to try to deal with that or just being constantly punished with it, whether they get through it or not, is potential. Like in Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, you don't really get a chance to redeem yourself and get out of the loop. You're just constantly stuck in the loop. That's the whole gameplay, and that's just the point of it. The point of it is that you're being tortured forever by a vengeful kid that is punishing you. Um, and this one, it feels like there is kind of that feeling of it. There was all that flashing imagery of like 29 something, like take responsibility or I hope this hurts, which just seems like it is an outside force going after the psyche of the main character, in this case, Jimmy, which which is interesting. Because doesn't feel like it feels like by the end of the story he's kind of gotten out of that purgatory, but again, I don't know if it was necessarily worth it. I don't know if it was necessarily deserved. Um it's yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to think on that. I might have to just like sit back on that and think about it. Um because yeah, there was definitely a lot going on there, and it was an interesting game. It was definitely interesting. I got absolutely barely any of the achievements. Absolutely barely any of the achievements were gotten by me. 10 hidden ones too. I only found one one of the employee cards. Anyways, Grim, welcome in. It's nice to see you. We were just finishing up talking about the game that I just finished playing, which is mouth washing. If you have any questions, I can answer. Maybe not tonight. I may not ask them tonight, Kippy, but maybe at some point in the future I'll ask about it. Like I said, I kind of have to. I think I just need to sit down and like. I think I just need to sit down and think about this game because it's kind of hard to say right now. There's a lot of different thoughts in my head, but I I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it. I think it kind of missed the mark on some of the stuff it did. Well, it's not even that it missed the mark. It is just so. I think it was just targeted very intently, targeted at men. And because of that, because the story is so concretely settled in you being a man, you know, you're only ever playing as Jimmy, you're only ever playing as Curly, but the main character is Jimmy, and his world, his psyche, his mind is what we get into. I think the problem is just that it doesn't resonate with me. I think that's the problem, is that as a woman, this doesn't resonate with me like the developers, I think, wanted it to resonate. I think it is a very male centric, a male focused story, I would say. I think it's just such a male focused story that it's really hard coming into it as a female to be like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of doesn't work in XYZ, and like I said, I'll have to think about that more, but like yeah, I don't know. It feels like their one storyline didn't work out that well when it comes to a female perspective. Male perspective, probably fine. I don't know. I'm not a male perspective person, so I have no idea. It's going well though, Grim. Just to answer your question, it is going well. I'm just settling down, talking about this game. and I have a congested nose, so I'm trying very cautiously to like try to keep it in check, but it is being mean to me right now because I'm still getting over my sickness. Yeah, I understand, Kitten. I understand where you're coming from now because having played through it now, I'm not sure they if they did that storyline and if they did that theme well. And like I said, that's where I don't want to jump on it right away and say that it did it wrong, it did it bad. I don't want to say like, oh, it was great, it was good. Like I kind of just want to sit with that and I want to think about it for a bit, but I mean, it's an interesting storyline. I don't think that they did it perfectly. They definitely probably could have done some more things better. But also, as I said before, this game very much feels like it is coming from an unreliable narrator, and that makes it hard to determine exactly what is happening and what was real, what was maybe just more from Jimmy's point of view and stuff like that. So that's where it's kind of hard to part to right at the moment with the information I have just based off of the gameplay, um, is knowing for sure where where everything stands. What was real, what was truthful, what was fake, what was Jimmy, eh, exaggerating or stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to sit on this for a couple of days, think about what I thought about it. It's definitely well made. This is not like a bash at the developers, everything I've been talking about. Like, the devs made a really good game, really thought provoking, but definitely something that is not going to be for everybody and is definitely, I feel, a little more like it's going to resonate more with men, I feel, just by happenstance of I think that this is a story that really resonates with a man, and a male person will get more out of the story than a female will. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of video game media has a focus where it is pretty predominantly rooted in a male focus. Silent Hill is a very good example. I've never played it, but I'm very certain that from what I know about it, it is very predominantly male story, is like a male perspective focus since it is always on James, or at least the beginning games. I don't know about future games where I think it does start jumping to like different characters, but at least for like the first and maybe second game, I think like it's predominantly a lot of James's perspective and psyche and mind, so it's very much a story that's rooted in that male perspective. Um, I mean, there's a good number of video games like that. It especially comes into play a lot when you have games that are a psychological horror that's delving into the mind of a person or into their madness. That's when you'll start to see these things where it's like, okay, we're looking into this person's mind very intensely, and thus, if they are a male, it might resonate more with men, or if it's female, it might resonate more with females, but it doesn't necessarily have to. It can resonate with both. It just depends. And like I said, I think that this is just a story that ended up probably resonating more with a man, um, purely because I think women are going to have such a vastly different perspective on this type of story that it's not going to work in the way that I think the developers presented it. But that's just me. Um, but yeah, so in any case, I have blabbered on and it is now midnight. I should stop. You guys are probably typing away at your keyboards telling me to shut the fuck up. No, but really, I do love chatting about this, and I definitely, like I said, want to think about this more and kind of take some time to think about it, determine what I'm feeling about it, and maybe get some like explanation, some story beats. I was just listening. No worries, Gibby. No, I'm tired. It's not because of that. It's not because of that. I'm tired and I want to go to bed and I want to stop rambling because I am also running out of water and I am thirsty. I want to go get more water, and if I'm gonna go get up and get more water, I may as well in stream and just stop talking. So, yeah. Um, I will say though, before, oh my God, you just want me to finish my freaking drink. I will say though, real quick, before we end, Kippy, thank you so much for the gift, of this game. Kippy, pretty sure Kippy gifted me this game. Sweats in, maybe I'm wrong. Um, but no, thank you so much, Kippy, for the recommendation of this game. I believe you gifted it to me, which is very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I definitely want to like look into this game more and find out more about it. Like I said, I just need to definitely sit back and think about it because like I feel like I was very contradictory in my commentary tonight about like, oh this, then this, oh but this. So like I said, this is not a full stop like perfect analysis of the game. I need to think about this one. But that is a good sign when you have a horror game where people are like, okay, I need to think about this. I'm gonna come back to this, and that's good. It's good when you have a horror game that's lasting. Far better than, like, Evil Within, which was so much craziness going on and so much action and insanity that by the end of it, I could not tell you the story. I could not tell you what was going on. So, at least with this one, I feel like it'll be a lot better at, like, staying and lasting and won't be like the craziness that was Evil Within. You know, speaking of Evil Within, I do have the second game, never played it. Was considering at some point maybe trying to jump back into that series and try the second game, but that first game, like, was such a mind bend for me. I wasn't sure how good it would be trying to play it. Maybe at some point I should try. Um, but beyond that, I have a couple other horror. Maybe I have a couple other horror games to play. I'll double check. I will. I will find out because I need to look through my list and I need to see what we're gonna play. But yeah, so until then, I'm gonna go to bed. We probably won't worry about rating tonight. I don't know who's live, but I'm just tired and I am tired and I want to go to bed soon. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe get to yeah, no, in any case, sorry, I'm like getting distracted and just like confusing myself now. Alrighty, yeah, no, I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm going to go to bed. And yeah, I'm just gonna everyone, I hope you all have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Have a good one, friends, and I will see you all next time, which will be next week, which will be potentially changed to the stream schedule. I'll let you guys know and keep you in the know. So, have a good one, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.